Hola! Buenos dias, boa tarde.
Are you familiar with tango, J-Lo, and Rio de Janeiro? Well, they're all from one continent, Latin America.
Of the 7 continents in the world, South or Latin America is the most urbanized, with almost 80% of its citizens living in the cities. Latin America is a region constituted by South and Central American countries. The region is defined by the majority language rather than geography. It is a group of countries and dependencies in the Western Hemisphere where Romance languages such as Spanish, French, and Portuguese are spoken. Ecuador has a rich literature background. Most literary pieces depicted social issues at a time such as inequality, abuse of power, or corruption, and it's important to note that styles. How did Ecuador become the Ecuador we know today? How did Ecuador become the Ecuador we know today? Before the Spaniards came in the 16th century, the Ecuadorian literature is a narrative art in the form of indigenous folklore and religious mythology. During the first decades of Spanish rule, a political turmoil. 2 centuries after, when the country fought for its independence from Spain in 1800s, one of the early writers who gained popularity was Eugenio Espejo. He was the main author of the first newspaper in Ecuador entitled Primicias de la Cultura de Quito. One of the most famous cities in Ecuador is San Juan de Ambato, also known as the Cradle of Three Juanes. Juan Leon Mera was an essayist, politician, painter, and famous for writing the words to the Ecuadorian national hymn. His father abandoned him during his infancy. He helped and trained himself in a self-taught way. He learned painting and writing newspapers. Juan Leon Mera wrote the national anthem of Ecuador, the Salve o Patria. The national anthem made by Juan Leon Mera was composed of 6 verses.